try to make it all undone.
Well, g'day, folks. G'day. You're Narelle.
G'day, and you're Cone.
And we is
The Down Under Cruisers.
How you going?
How you hanging? How's it going?
We hope you guys are all getting ready for the big show today. I've got a couple of people I want to say g'day to. First of all, I want to say g'day to Amethyst Hayes Adventures.
Hello, Amethyst.
G'day.
How
and
you
then
doing?
There's this character called Plump Travellers. Yeah, right. And then there's Rob on the road. Mate.
Get off the road, Rob.
Get off the road, mate, first of all. And second of all, look what you bloody poms have done to us convicts, mate. Then there's Cheryl Rzinski. And then
Cheryl from Wisconsin.
How you going, Shazza? Very nice to see you, Shazza.
We've got a Dazza as well.
Yeah, we've got
Just Dazza.
Hang on, we'll get to Dazza in a moment. But they've got
a Nazza as well.
There's this Landcloud Adventures bloke.
Hi.
G'day, mate. How you going? Man, these damn fags, they keep falling down.
Oh, you'll have a smoko break later. Those winnies are going to come out in a minute.
Yeah, right. Then there's Just Dave. G'day, mate. How you going? And then he's saying g'day to him and her and them. And then there's this us walk person. I don't know who them is. Them's different peoples.
Yeah, use.
And then use mates.
Use people.
And then we've got this Kenny bloke. Ford man here.
G'day Kenny.
G'day Kenny. Mate? Oh, we got a cat here.
Called Puppy. Oh, that's a bit too much for my head.
Yeah.
Puppy the cat.
Yeah. And then,
can't cope.
Wait a minute. What is this guy saying? Aren't they looking at offerings your parole? Yeah, we's getting paroled shortly, mate. Real good.
Really good.
We're looking forward to it. Hey, we got this guy. He's going to be judging. And his name is Kylie Mole.
Kylie Mole. We're going to bring him. Introduce Kylie.
G'day, Kylie. How you going,
Kylie.
Buddy?
Hello, Kylie.
How you going?
You going good, mate?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, mate.
If you turned around and faced the other direction, you're dicking me.
His knee's I can tell you what, his knee's very dicky. Yeah, he hasn't got a stick stuck up him though, mate.
Yeah, I don't have
There's no stick.
I've never seen Dickie Knee's face. We now have.
Yeah, well, Dickie's got a face and he's got a name. He's also got a stick, mate. It's almost as good as those Kiwis with their dicks, hey? You know those dicks they put their chairs on?
At the front, yeah. And they have a barbecue on them.
So what you drinking, mate?
Not much at the moment, but I'm just looking at you. You're scaring me. You look a little bit like the guitarist out of AC/DC.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bit of that going on, isn't there?
Plenty of it going on.
It must be the hair.
Must be.
Amazing.
People.
Well, let me just put a couple of things out for you. As you know, we're doing a competition today. All right? And we've got these characters coming up, and you're going to have to judge them. And I'm going to put I'm going to put a link in the chat. But with the link, first, the rules are very simple. We have to know you, and we have to be able to recognize you before we bring you up.
And costumes, people, costumes or accent. Dave's going to judge the best Aussie costume.
Kylie Mole, please.
Kylie, sorry, I mistook you for your twin brother. Kylie Mole's going to judge you on costume, effort, and or accent, best Aussie accent or Kiwi accent.
Yeah, we'll handle the Kiwi accent.
Can I say what the prize is?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right, 2 lots of prizes. We will send you envelope with your good old Vegemite, mates. Vegemite. Got to rub that into you and on your toast. You get a violet crumble, mate. Crumble. Oh, a mouthful of fun at every bite, mate. They were caramella koalas. They're now Freddo frogs, but just as good. Double coated Tim Tams, not ordinary Tim Tams. You get a double coat. Oh,
Dave, I'm looking at you watering your mouth, mate.
watering
I
your
know.
mouth.
Yeah.
Watering your mouth.
Twisty-
And a pack of your good old cheese twisties, my favourites. Now, I have checked the use-by dates, knowing our Aussie Post. Good luck if these get to you before the use-by dates. That's all I can say. Right, and you'll get a down under shot glass coming your way as well. Dave, the pressure's on you, mate.
A little
Right.
hint.
So we've got
If the twisties are blue, don't eat them.
Yeah, that's right.
That means they're
I'll
out
be
of
in
date.
that one. I agree with that.
agree.
Just to go back into the chat quickly, say good day to a couple. Who are you calling young Kenny, Larry? G'day, Ron. How you going, buddy? Nice to have you on board.
Oh, can I just say that for today's occasion, I've got a new thong.
You got a new thong?
Yeah,
Have you seen her thongs?
I'll show you. Here we go.
Don't they look ripper?
I've got new thong for the occasion.
Triple pluggers.
Yeah, triple pluggers, mate. Seriously, are we stepping up in the world or what?
Oh,
Somebody was making a smart astronaut comment about bottles in the corks, right? Well, it's the only way to keep the flies out.
Oh, speaking of flies, my goodness, a few blowies around. Hey,
The air guard.
got to get the Aerogard out. No, Aussie, no flies on us,
No
mate.
flies on us. Yeah, right. We got. I see we got Halfwit out there. G'day, Halfwit. How you doing, buddy?
Kiwis
Kiwi,
as well,
Kiwi. Yeah,
half-wit.
Yeah. G'day.
Oh,
How you going, Mum?
how you going, Edith?
Larry's going, oi, oi, oi. Okay. You know
Correct.
what? We'd be spending our life in the chat. Let's get on with this bloody thing.
I can't say sorry, love,
Yep.
that I didn't make your brekkie this morning.
Yeah, it's okay.
Was counting the roos in the paddock, and I'm a few roos short in the top paddock.
there's a bit of that going on.
Yeah, just a touch. Just a touch.
Sorry, love.
So, love, tell me, did you try and feed the rest of the family then?
My family. Look, I've got, just to introduce myself, Narelle's my name. My sisters are Sharon, Shaz, Karen, Kaz. I've got twin brothers, Gary, Gaz, and Barry, Baz. My dad's Nev, and my mum's Doreen. So, g'day to you all. What about you, mate?
Well, you know that my mum's Edith because she's in there. But my dad's Bazza.
Bazza.
Bazza, my mate. All right, now we've got Kenny. Well, Kenny's not really here. I mean, he's here, but he's not. But he's here, but he's not. But he okay. G'day, Spikers. How you going, guys? Rob on the road. What's he got? Foster's. What? Foster's? Mate, what kind of an Aussie are you? Where's my beer?
Oh,
You can have it being on a live stream. You can have it watching the waves. You can have it even with Kylie Mole. Matter of fact, mate, where's my beer?
yeah. I've
Matter of fact,
got it now.
I got it now.
Hello. You told me you didn't like VB.
Mate, I don't, but the advert was there.
They had to do it. You've been sponsored.
Oh,
eh?
You got your
Yep.
Veeb. You got your Veeb.
So now that I've got it, and I don't like to waste anything, I better pop it.
I'll have my LLB.
Where's yours?
I've got my lemon, lime, and bitter.
Mate, I'm embarrassed.
Riley?
I've got a Gato.
Oh,
Oh, serious?
I've got a lemon, lime, and bitter.
Hang on.
Well, all right, we'll let you off. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Cheers to all.
Cheers to all. Plump Traveller's asking, who's Cole and who's Norelle, love?
Oh, serious? Serious? And you know how to spell cone? Coln. Coln.
Oh,
And Rule's surname is Coln Carpenter.
that's right.
Somebody asked me, can you spell it? And I went, yes. All right. Okay, let's get to, hang on, I've got to say, Bombini, well done. Well done. Met
Yay.
Kimbra, they made it.
Can I just lodge a protest?
Please.
If Matt
Typical
Allen's on here, I've got his address. Just send him the prizes. He's more Aussie than us. He's a ringer.
This is true.
Yeah, that's true. Hang on, wait until you see who else is in the chat. All right, I'm going to do this now. I'm going to do this because we're going to get some things happening, and we will be interspersing that with a bit of stuff.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'll talk about the trivia. Right, we've got some questions coming up. We'll do a question, then we'll have a bit of maybe bring up some people. Hopefully you are dressed or practiced your accent.
Can you not be rude?
We hope you're dressed, yes, for the occasion. And you're going to give Dave your best Aussie accent, a phrase, something, Kiwi accent as well. Or
G'day, Kimbra.
G'day, Kimbra.
By the way, Matt and Kimbra, thanks for the plug.
Yeah. We close off the answers to the trivia with 3 slashes in the chat.
3 slashes.
Who
is slashing?
Okay. Not how Aussie style slashes.
But 3 slashes.
3.
I'll keep drinking.
Better get drinking.
Oh, mate. A quick slash, mate.
3 slashes.
I think a few more of them. You keep drinking them. Keep going,
mate. You know,
like
you know
so.
This is the original. You know this is the original color because it mixes in with a green screen.
Oh yes. Okay.
All right. What are we doing?
Are we going to get ready? And we're going to start our truth. Welcome everybody. Good to see you all. Nate's saying I have no idea what I'm watching, but I'm very entertained. That's what it's usually like, well, hopefully on.
That's normal, isn't it?
Nothing unusual there. Okay, let's get our introduction done.
Let's do this first.
I'll take note of the answers. So 3 slashes as per what's there already in the chat. Okay.
Person down there in the basement, Hank Fryer, you're awesome. Okay. So this is what we're looking at. G'day in Aussie, kia ora in Kiwi.
G'day, kia ora.
Okay, now hang on a minute. I've got to do something here first.
Ian's saying, I assume Aussies can't join. Oh.
Well, if you want to assist in the judging,
or you want to give us your accent, that would be great.
No, but not Aussies. Aussies.
Well, there are different types of Aussie accents.
That's true. I'm
not doing very well with Narelle's accent, I'm afraid.
Oh goodness me.
Oh. Okay. Oh, by the way, something dropped out of a tree onto my head earlier. I can't shake it off when I was in the top paddock.
With the koala.
Counting the roos.
Okay.
Yes, it is I don't know if it's a bear, but anyway. Yes. Oh, what thongs are you thinking of, Plump Travellers?
All right, we'll get into that a little later on.
Rightio.
Shall we bring up our first contestant?
Oh, right, Dave, you ready? We've got a first contestant here coming up. Let's welcome this person in. Introduce yourself. Oh, you're muted too, by the way.
Hello.
G'day.
G'day.
You're a koala today.
Yep.
Okay.
Boomerang.
Oh, wow.
And what about the accent?
Well, I don't really have an accent, but I have a statement to make.
Oh, okay.
Good day, mate. I'm ready to cook some chicken on the Barbie and go watch a footy game. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
Oh,
mate.
Give her.
Mate, but you know what she actually has a bit of a penalty. You know why?
Yes.
Because she's at the bloody outback. Wait a minute.
No, that does not help her at all.
No, that doesn't help. No, definitely not. Especially considering the outback is, I mean, let's face it.
Is in name only.
It's in name only, yeah.
Outbacker. Oh. Let's hear from Kylie and see what Kylie.
Very impressed with the research. Very impressed with the costume. I reckon just awesome. And, accents aren't everything because we're multicultural, as we know.
That's true.
I'm not going to give my score only to say that Amy set the standard by which you all now have to go.
Oh,
fantastic.
boy. All right.
I've left myself nowhere to go now, haven't I? I know
Yes.
that, but Amy, you killed it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well done.
Now, you're actually consider yourself privileged because what we were going to do is bring people up for 2 seconds, but because you're actually in Aussie attire, well, you never know. Wait a minute, we've got another one up here.
Are you just feeling comfy with your hat on? Do you want to?
It's getting a bit warm, you know.
All right. So you
Hang on.
want to take it off?
Oh, yeah, hang on. Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God, it's Angus Young.
Oh, he's got hair.
Yeah. Bloody hell. This bloody mullet gets
We
everywhere,
worked
mate.
on this mullet. We've cultivated this mullet for years now.
There we go. All right, we've got to bring this couple up.
Well, not yet. Okay.
Hello. We can hear you there.
Can you plug that in?
We
Hey,
can
Matt,
hear
your
you.
dinosaur got out.
Hello.
Well, hang on.
Oh,
You're on.
hello.
G'day.
G'day.
You got to turn off the
we did.
YouTube.
You know, I've got a bit of a challenge with this mob.
I think we got it under control.
I've got a bit of a challenge with this mob. It's the Axel Grease T-shirt.
I'll just read Rob's comment in the meantime while they're sorting themselves out. There appears to be a koala on the stream. Someone better put up a badly painted backdrop and charge for photo opportunities.
Oh, hang on.
Amy, they've got a new job. Where's Vegemite gone?
He said he'll be right back. I don't know. He went to get something else.
Don't feel pressured, Kimber, at all. Don't feel pressured.
No,
I'm not part of it. I'm just here because I run the camera.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, while we're busy waiting, let's go on with the first question in the.
Oh.
with
Yeah,
the
okay,
trivia.
so-
Oh, you're back. You're back.
Oh, let's.
I'm back.
All right, let's go. Do your best.
All right, what am I doing?
Your accent.
Okay.
Oh,
Are we doing an
okay.
accent? What are we doing?
You
All
feel
right,
like-
all right.
What's your piece of Aussie?
Well, here, I brought a prop. Is that all right?
Sure.
Well, anybody can
Wow.
cheat. So yeah.
Crikey, look at the size of this one. What a little beauty. Look, if you see one of these blighters out in the outback, you just got to go up and give him a kiss right on the face. Just like this. What they really like, though, is some licorice, a good bit of Vegemite, and if you get confused, you can always get your Australian guide to snakes.
Hey,
Oh, well
wait a
done.
minute. Hang on a minute. I've got to do something.
She's quite wiggly. I woke her up.
Oh, let her go to
dear.
sleep.
She's on Australian time, so
Let her sleep.
I hope she's not bad tempered right now.
You know who you remind me of?
she's always bad tempered.
Gorgeous.
You remind me of this guy.
Oh, hang on. Don't you have a mate?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Reminds me of this guy.
I-
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There we go.
That was excellent. Mr.
This is
Quasi
going
Aussie.
well. This
Yeah.
is going well. But we've been on
I had to make my
a
own shirt.
koala and a snake.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's right. Koala the snake. Now all we need is the kangaroo.
She was a bit grumpy.
She did
Oh,
not
dear.
like that.
No, I don't like getting woken up either. Cold will tell you.
Yeah, Colin will tell you. Anyway, okay. So,
Oh,
all right.
man, you know what? I forgot.
Larry's asking what sort of snake it is.
Wait a minute.
She's a jungle carpet python.
I have an actual Australian crocodile here. Crikey, look at the size of this one.
I
His
know.
name's
that's
Elvis,
the
which
one you
doesn't
brought
really make
along.
sense because he's from us. But this one came all the way from the Burgess household.
Yep, I remember that.
Very cute. I like that.
People
Looks like
you
he's got a
mix
bit of
with,
weight in
I
your house, mate.
the people you mix with, I don't know. All right. Here's what I want to do. I want to go into the first bit of the
Okay.
of the
Okay. Into the trivia now.
into the trivia.
So, question number 1.
Hang on, I'll get there.
Write it in the chat. The answer, you can just write, if there's a letter, an A, B, C, D, you can just write the letter. If you have to write a name, That is fine. Okay, question number 1. You should all know this. What is the main ingredient in Vegemite? A, salt. B, beef stock. C, brewer's yeast. D, axle grease.
I know which one I'm going to put in there.
And Matt, we don't want the full chemical compound because we know you're a scientist.
It doesn't have the ingredients on this little packet.
That's called
Well, hey,
cheating.
I'm going to drop down so I can play in trivia.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm going to close off the answers very soon.
So I'll pull you out, okay?
We've got, a wide range. We've got an E as well.
Oh,
Okay, all of the above.
I'm up half.
Okay.
All right.
See it tastes like tea.
Oh, welcome in, Philip. Good to see you. Okay. We have, let's see. We've got a few D's there for axle grease. Yeah, Colin will join you in that
Yep.
one.
Absolutely.
Oh, fantastic studios. I think we might have to penalise you in some way. C's, C's, and C's. Well, C is correct. Some people would like to think it's D, due to the look and possibly the taste.
It is very salty.
It is salty.
It is. I'm going to read exactly what it says in the ingredients. Except my glasses are full of zinc cream to keep the sun off me. My glasses are so squelchy from zinc. That is zinc cream, by the way. Let's see if that'll help. Okay. Just chat amongst yourselves in the meantime.
Rhubarb, 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 rhubarb.
No, there's no rhubarb in Vegemite. Okay, no, that's not helping at all.
I suppose you
You
want
can
me to
just read the ingredients yourself. There you go.
Yeah, right.
No, this one.
Matt, come on, you'll know what's in Vegemite.
What?
Where's your tube? You want me to go get your tube?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
hang on. I've got it. It's okay. I can, okay. Concentrated yeast extract. Yeast extract.
I thought it was just B vitamins.
Salt. It's very high. It's actually very good in vitamin B. Very, very good for you, actually. You're right there with B's. Salt. So salt is not number 1. Mineral salt. Malt extract from barley.
Should have done that one.
Niacin, thiamine, riboflavin, and folate. So it's actually really good for you, despite what it might look and smell like. Rightio. Well done to people who said C. First up was, do I give that Matt and Kimbra?
Yeah,
For
right.
C, hang on, we'll do Halfwit. I'll put the first 3 people.
Mhm.
Halfwit and Laurie. Okay.
Hang on, before you go on there, we've got
Well done.
2 travelling tour. G'day, folks. I hope you're going
G'day.
to join us, and everybody, once we're done, we're hopping over to theirs afterwards.
Forgive us if we go slightly later. We're having bit of an Aussie show with trivia and guest koalas and Aussie snakes, etc., coming up. So we may continue, hopefully, a bit of merriment slightly later, but not too late.
Rob is saying ingredients in Vegemite in order. HATE. Yep, I got that. G'day, Phil. How you going, buddy? You can use it as a contraceptive.
Oh.
Contraceptive. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I won't ask you how you do that.
Yeah.
You might have a different technique to us.
Yep. Halfwood reckons that yeast extract equals beer dredges. Yep. G'day, Hilda. Nice to have you on board.
Did you know that there were some prisons? Now, someone told us this a while ago, or asked us about prisons banning Vegemite and why.
Yeah.
I don't think it's in all prisons, but I think some were concerned that because it's from brewer's yeast, which is the leftovers of making beer, that the prisoners might start to create alcohol in their cells from it.
I just want to bring this down for a second.
Oh, here's some competition for you, Matt.
Because Matt, yeah, there is some competition. Thought you might be interested in this guy, only because actually it's going to make me stop it. Okay, so I'll stop it. Not bring the other one up. Only because this guy actually coming to the fore here. You'll understand why in a minute. Yeah. There we go. How do you like Bruce?
Ah,
Here's the problem. He's holding an American alligator.
Yeah, but you know what? Bruce is actually, well, he's actually here in, it's dare I say it, John's cousin from J&N Travels. I mean, it's his cousin who's actually stepped up. And we've actually become quite friendly, but John doesn't want to know anything about him. But anyway, okay, we'll just get back to, I just thought you'd like to know, because that was where your perfect accent came from. But that's okay.
Well, Bruce is on walkabout in the outback at the moment, wrangling a few crocs anyway.
Yeah,
so,
right.
but he goes on and on about this cousin of his,
Yeah.
married to a Sheila called Nancy, constantly.
All the time. But, okay, so let's go back into the quiz. All right. Next one.
Vegemite marmite can become a biological weapon with one simple additive and warmth. Okay. Right. Question number 2. What is Aussie's national dish? Now, that's really if we have one. No, it's not Vegemite, by the way. A macadamia tart. B, kangaroo stew. C, meat pie. D, hot dog with tomato sauce. What do you think might be considered Aussie's national dish?
they're all over this one.
Yeah, they are.
Oh.
Like a lizard drinking. G'day, Ubers. Nice to have you here, guys.
G'day, Ian.
Okay. Let's
Rob
see.
reckons he knows.
We've got.
G'day, Najuma. How are you? Laurie. Hey, Laurie. Nice to see you. Even if I didn't say g'day. There's that amethyst haze again. Okay, what is two traveling to Neil is saying, B, of course, heavy fight before victory, feast after. Well, that's provided the Aussies win and not the kangaroo. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Kangaroo stew.
That gives some
Okay,
meaning.
so that's closing that question. Hello, Ilana and Hooded Guy.
Who's that from?
John.
Oh, John.
Hooded Guy? No, he's a mullet guy today.
Mate,
he's
it's
got a
the mullet.
See?
Can't you tell a mullet when you see one? Oh, my God. It's 12:30, John. Seriously. All right. So what's the answer?
Okay. What is the... You should know what the answer is.
What's the song?
Okay. What?
What's the song?
What's the song?
From that song that was like Willow or whatever his name was. Meat pies, Aussie, French fries.
Okay.
Pies.
Rob on the road. C, well done. It's the Great Aussie Meat Pie. Kylie, where's the best place to eat a meat pie? Not in terms of the shop where you buy it from, but where would traditionally we find Aussies eating a pie?
Well, they vary, but of course, we Aussies call them mystery bags or maggot bags or whatever, because you never know what's in them, of course.
That's right.
Yes.
And the truth be known is that they're about 90% blood plasma, literally.
Oh.
But we love them.
Yes. Do you think meat pie is a bit of a misnomer in terms of calling it meat?
There we go.
I think so. But you can get
You
can get any sort of meat pies.
Ian got it. Football, meat pies, kangaroos and Holden
Thank
cars.
you. That's
Thank
it.
you.
Yes.
Except there's no more Holden, hey?
Yes. Yeah. Now, the footy is probably the place a game of footy on Saturday Arvo or Sunday Arvo at the good old MCG
Yeah.
or the SCG, a hot pie.
A hot pie
Put your
with your
chops
stubby.
and the hot biting in and burning your tongue and your
your
mouth
sauce
and
going
all
everywhere.
dribbling down your chin.
Down your arm. Oh, wait a minute. How do you like this? For a football not lover, here I am with a
Rob,
tattoo.
Matt, and
saying,
Larry, a point
"Kind the
to
prize."
you.
I mean,
Those three.
seriously.
What's it a tattoo on?
He's got tats there. Can I read it to you? Can the pie. Speaking of pies, can the pies. And Edith has got mum in her heart.
Well, there's mine.
There you go.
That's a tattoo.
Oh, what's that? The tigers or the
That's the
bulldogs?
Rabbitohs.
The Rabbitohs.
Oh.
Okay. Well, at least you picked a decent code.
Now who owns the Rabbitohs?
Russell Crowe.
Yep. There you go. Do we
And
have
it's
anyone else? All right. Oh, we've got someone. Do you want bringing up?
All right, Hildy. Here's
Okay.
the thing. I'll bring you up on one condition: you've got a good Aussie accent.
Or a costume, and we give you 20 seconds. And
Because this
then
is not a general chit chat. It's a competition, and see how you go with your best Aussie accent. Is that cool? Are we right?
good.
Good on you. There we go.
G'day,
G'day,
Hilda.
How you going?
G'day, mate.
Oh,
What do you reckon, Dave? I mean, Kylie.
get me right. That's pretty. Go again, Hildy. One more.
G'day, mate.
Oh, it's like I'm sitting outside the Opera House. That's awesome. That's good.
Mate, that's awesome.
Is that Hilda? Well done, Hilda. Beauty.
Beauty. All right. So we'll leave you up there for a second or two
If
and
you can-
see what else is going.
Yeah. You might think of another sentence in the meantime, maybe. I don't know. Oh, Edith, I barely recognise my own child. I know.
Hang on. Rob says no pie for Sean. Yeah, right.
No.
And Mum says I barely recognise my. You like it? Isn't it good, eh? You never know what I might
Yes.
be for.
I like the hair.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. That's no Aussie accent there, Hilda.
Oh.
What's happened to your accent?
Yeah, the accent, man.
Well, I don't know how to say that in that way.
Oh, you don't have
Let's
to
see.
try. You don't have to try, mate. You just got to shorten the mouth, open it wider, and stop the flies from getting in.
Okay. We've got
Okay,
we've got a few comments. Go up a bit. You're missing quite a few there.
go up that way.
Yes. Okay. From about here. From Larry there.
Larry.
Up. There.
Oh, what's Larry got to say? He's saying, because of the special evening with the Ducks, I think I'm going to go out for a drive in an Aussie style.
What does that mean in a ute
Yeah.
on the wrong side, on the correct side
On
of the
correct
road,
side
Larry?
of the road. Yeah,
Very good.
yeah. Okay. Philip is saying, having a Barbie might cook a burra. I hope I don't get sued for the copyright.
Good on you.
Mate,
Good on you.
you don't want to cook a burra. Poor burra. Oh, barra.
Oh.
Sorry, barra for barramundi.
Oh, a barra.
Yeah. What about
Oh,
barra
we
cheese?
might have a visit by Kookaburra later too.
That's right. Neil, driving on the left, you mean that's suicide? No. You got to drive on the correct side of the road, Neil.
Left.
You should know that.
Left is not right.
No. I mean, right is the right side, and the left is the correct.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
That is
Oh,
right.
you mean I can play chicken?
No, we don't play chicken. You can play. Maybe you play it on your side of the pond, but not us.
That's what we call
Okay,
it.
Rob, you've got to be able to say that in order to win the prize. You can't just say that. That's not a tattoo. This is a knife.
No, Dave showed us that's now this is a tattoo.
Yeah.
That was Dave's.
Mum is saying, I knew he loved me. Yeah. Okay, Nate.
There you go.
So, a dingo ruined me, Barb.
Okay, let Matt say it. Matt, read that sentence.
Which one? The one?
This one.
The one on screen.
A dingo ruined me, Barbie.
Oh, come on.
Hilda, do you reckon you can have a go at that one?
A dingo? No.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to learn the language.
Yeah, it's anybody could learn it. Look, I can speak it.
He's
Well,
not even
you've
Aussie.
lived there all your life. I haven't.
No, he hasn't
No, I
actually.
haven't
So he's
actually.
not
I'm
even
an import.
He's an import.
Yeah.
Oh,
Furphy.
Larry, Furphy is an excellent beer, mate. It is an excellent beer. Wouldn't you agree, Dave?
Fair Furphy's okay. Mate, there's no such thing as bad beer. I mean, let's be
Well, come on. I'm drinking a bad beer.
A rest for case, you're drinking it.
That's true.
That's it.
That's true.
Is your
Like his
chair,
arms.
Sean?
Say again?
Your chair, you seem to be going lower every couple of seconds.
I'm going taller.
Let me say that it's my third beer today.
Can you just do me one quick favour, just for everyone, and I can Google it later? Turn around. Just turn around. Right. When you get a chance, everyone, Google Dickie Knee.
Yes, Mr. Summers.
What was that? Saturday. Oh, what's the show called?
Saturday night.
Google Dickie Knee. Australian TV.
Hey, it's Saturday.
Hey.
My favourite show. Oh, God, yes.
That's it. Google Dickie Knee. That's him.
That's Sticky Knee, too. Yes.
Hello, Mr. Summers.
Okay, Mr. Summers.
How are you today, Mr. Summers?
Hello, Mr. Summers.
This is Dickie Nee, Mr. Summers.
Sticky Knee was very naughty. What was this? Didn't he have a sister? Ophelia Knee.
That's one Ophelia Knee.
Yeah. But you know what? Dickie had to be very careful. Or rather, actually, Summers had to be very careful.
Daryl.
Because where was his Daryl? Because where was his hand? Up Dickie's knee. No, sorry.
No, it wasn't.
Sorry.
Nothing to do with Daryl.
Sorry.
Sticky Knee had nothing to do with Daryl.
Yeah.
hey, Sean, do you have a twin sister?
No. I have a younger
David?
sister, but
You two look the same right now.
Narelle.
Well, I look like Colin.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. He looks like he has a twin sister.
I can openly admit that I don't have a twin. Philip is saying New South Wales now put out a warning today. Urgent venomous snake warning ahead of a warm weekend.
Yeah, they did.
Sounds like an invitation to me.
Is that true, Dave?
The local reptile park here did a thing, Matt, to say about all the snakes coming out. A heap of brown snakes and red bellies.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
be Christmas on a stick to you, I know, but I just they're everywhere at the moment.
Hilda, Dave, what do we rate Hilda's accent?
G'day. You can't look if you're going to go g'day, you're going to get points, aren't you?
Oh
Yeah,
the
that's
minute you say that.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Good day,
Hilda.
mate.
So, Hilda, we're going to drop you down
So that
and
someone
make
else
room
can
for
come up.
some others.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming up.
Chukas
Oh, I
to
just
you.
finished another live I was on.
Good on you.
You're doing the Kenny trick.
Stay and play in the trivia, okay?
Okay, I'm doing 2 right now.
Oh no,
Okay.
no. We
All right.
I'm a male. I can only do one thing at a time. Anyway,
Thanks
Well,
for
I'm
your-
doing Kenny's too.
oh God, not Kenny.
Yeah, he's got one on right now.
Well,
So I'm
catch you
watching both
later.
of you.
Good on you.
We'll
We'll catch you later.
Hilda. Thank you for that.
All right, folks, how we doing?
I gotta say, I'm looking at you with that wig on, Sean. All I can see is Wayne's World.
Actually,
Yes.
Wayne's World, excellent.
Need a bit of Queen playing right now.
Yep. John is saying to Amy, another Seinfeld fan, but not that there is anything wrong with that.
Have we lost our koala?
Well, she's down. She went down into the chat.
Oh, don't say she's down. It sounds like we put her down. We don't want to do that to a koala. That's what I said. You didn't put her down. I hope.
She's in the basement.
Oh, good. Okay.
Oh my God.
I was a bit worried. I just noticed. It's taken me this long.
Okay. Ian, I only drink Corona or Sol.
Oh gosh, that's that C word is not.
You can't use that C. Man, I got my hair going in my mouth. There's that C word. You know, the one we're not allowed to say. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back into the questions.
Matt and Kimbra, have you had Aussie beer?
You know, there's so many different beers from around the world you can get in the States, but Australia, the only thing I ever see is Foster's.
Yeah.
I think
that's not
Cooper's beer. One time. That's an Australian beer, right? Cooper's?
Yeah, Cooper's.
Yeah,
it's made
one
in South
time
Australia.
Years ago. That's it. It's all you get is Foster's, which I know is not really the standard of beer in Australia.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Yeah, it used to be a big name, but yeah, not now.
We used to have all the commercials over here for Foster's, and it was like Foster's, Australia for beer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Matt, a quick question, because you'll know, because all your beer over there is Miller's Light and this light and that light, but it's not light beer, is it?
I mean, we have light beer that tastes like, to me, it tastes like seltzer water with a slight beer flavor. I'm not a big fan of like traditional American beers. Some of our craft beers are pretty good, but I usually go for European stuff.
See, our light beer is about 2%, and our full strength's 4.6, 4.8, whatever. But light beer, being light beer, there isn't necessarily low alcohol, is it? Although it tastes like it is. But
I think they're 4 to 5% on the light beers.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't drink it.
We have a Coors Light in the fridge.
Oh, we do. Yes,
Yeah.
we have a Coors Light in the fridge because what happens is sometimes we have family that comes down and they buy that beer and then they leave it with us and then it sits in. I think it's been in the refrigerator for like 2 years.
I think only a year.
Dave, did you see what Philip said? New South Wales will do anything to keep you guys at home.
Yeah, mate, they're working.
Yep. All right.
4.2%.
Oh, well, it's not light beer as we know it then. Yeah.
No. All right. Next one.
So meat pie's the answer. Thank you.
I've got to just
currently Matt and Kimber on 2. We've got half wheat on 1, Laurie 1, Rob 1, Larry 1. So we're taking the first 3 answers. So we've got just a minute. I just want to make sure that I've got our 3 slashes. I'll just pop that in. Oh, why can't I type?
because it's gone on their hang. Don't worry about it. They got it.
Okay, right. So then I just know when the.
Yeah. Next.
Okay.
So, guys, folks.
Ah.
My name is Martin Crowe. I have a famous cousin. I represented New Zealand as captain in their national team. In which sport? A, rugby. B, soccer. C, hockey. And D, cricket.
Okay, so I'm looking at what's being written now. I've got them frozen, so I can't see where the answers are starting.
Yeah.
Ian, from Uber Cruises, burn your passport.
Yes, mate.
Hang on. Don't give anything away.
And
is
if
that Rob? Rob, okay, we're not going to say what's right at the moment. Okay.
Well, it's only one.
This is a complete guess for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hang on. Can you put the slate?
Hang on, I can't do it. Good on you.
Okay, we're going to close off the answer now. I can't type for some reason. Okay. So, bonus point. Okay.
If you can name the team.
Name who the famous cousin is.
I don't even know that one.
Oh,
Or
come
maybe
on.
I
There's
do.
a dead giveaway there.
Yeah, that's true.
Name the famous cousin.
I'm with you now, Ian.
It's further down. Down there, that one. Mm-hmm. And yep, okay. Yep. And no.
Matt, I am impressed.
Oh, okay. Close it off. That way we can see. Okay. And with the surname of Crow, it can only mean, yes, Russell Crowe's. Our first three correct. Fantastics again.
I only know that from Dave, because I know that Russell Crowe. Well, you guys said it, but I knew that Russell Crowe was the owner of the team that he roots for, the Rabbitohs. Is that it?
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
Kind of looks like his cousin, a little bit.
Mr. Crow and Nate, Rob, and Fantastics. Okay. Well done.
This is a great question.
Okay.
It is, isn't it?
Now, we're going to be careful when we read this. Okay. That's closed. Okay. So our next question, put slashes, please.
It's done.
No, put more ones now. Hang on. Don't put an answer yet. We're putting a slash. Okay. That way we can see. All right. When pub rock group The Angels sing the song, Am I Ever Going to See Your Face Again? It's a tradition here in live shows that the crowd shouts back after that question in the song. A, yeah, mate, can't wait to see your ugly mug again. B, have to be careful here. No way, get effed, F off. C, not before you see mine, bloody mongrel. Or D, bloody oath, love your face. So if you were going to see a live show with the Angels, which of those would you be shouting back at the band? A, B, C, or D?
That is, who thought that question up?
Me.
We did.
Well done, Alana.
Thank you, Dave. Kylie. Okay. And slash. Okay. Stop. End. All right. I have to go back to,
I can imagine you rocking on Ian for the Angels.
yeah. Oh, I love it. Yeah. Love a good shout back too. Makes you feel good. Okay. Plumpies. B. B is the correct answer. We're not shy over here.
But
Especially when you're right.
If you know the song and the beat of it, you'd get the answer. That just
And you
fits
can,
up.
yeah, you can look it up on YouTube if you want to actually hear it being done. We can't play music here. We've tried that before, and
we got
hauled,
down
got hauled off by the YouTube police. So unfortunately, we can't put up any music. Okay, so we've got B, Amethyst, Amy. Well done. Got Amy, Larry.
That's enough. You picked the three already. Oh my god. Jeez.
Have I?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
Next
Ian's the number one from the Ubers is a number one Angels fan. Yee-hee.
All right. Next one.
Put 3 slashes, please.
Oh, went too fast.
Okay. Now,
Too fast for you, Matt?
No, I answered too fast.
oh, sorry.
I knew that
Did you
one.
get
You gave
the
it to
answer?
me as homework.
Oh,
That's all right, though.
okay. If we don't put the slashes and put the answers under it, I can't tell which question it belongs to. That's the problem. All right. We've got the slashes there. Okay. Lingo. You have certain words that we call something else. So we want you to tell us, if you were over here, what would you call the sidewalk? So just make a list. What would you call hood of the car? Shopping cart, diapers, trash, parking lot. We use different terms for those things. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words. You can just list them.
If I do that all right.
What might we say instead? Or what would we say instead? No, 6 words. Don't you want to do them all in with a comma?
This is the first time I've ever seen Matt confused with anything.
No, we want words. Hilda, we want words for those words. If you were in Australia, we don't use the word sidewalk. What do you think we might say? This will take a few minutes. So just, oh, good on you. Ubers. I know what you're doing there. Good on you. Oh, you've been good sports.
Oh, yeah.
Will I ever see your face again? No way.
Oh, well done, Ian. I
Okay,
like
I've
those.
had enough
I
of this
like
going
those.
in my hair, in my mouth. Oh my God, it's hot.
Oh my goodness.
Ugh.
So windy today, it's just blowing your hair off. Okay. Oh, good try. Okay. We'll just give it another
Couple of minutes.
couple of seconds, and then because we have to read through them, and we'll give it to the closest person who's got the most correct. Okay. You want to put slashes, please? Okay. Matt and Kimbra, have you got answers there yet?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Right. Let's scroll up.
Hang on 2 seconds.
So that's it. Okay.
You've got another guest in there, Alana.
I know. I'm just trying-
Peter Garrett sitting next to you. But not all.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. Oh.
Do you know what?
He's a man of many.
Right now, I've got a problem thinking of a proper Midnight Oil song.
Okay. So let's the Ubers. Scroll down. Okay, so there. They started the Ubers. Okay.
Ah, shut up. I'll call you back later. It's my son.
Okay.
He's the only one that can get through my blocking thing.
Do you want to read out?
So that's what the Ubers say. A path, B chair, C food truck,
shopping cart. Diapers is a poo
bag.
bag.
Trash is what a load of rubbish, and F smorgasbord.
I love it.
Yep.
Oh,
okay.
love
Rob
it.
on the road is just saying e-government.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Let's
Matt
see.
and Kimbra. A sidewalk is a walkway.
Okay. No, can't give you that one.
B, hood of the car is the boot.
No. It's the other end. It's the
Yeah.
other end of the car.
We
Shopping-
knew that, but that's all I had.
Oh,
Yep, that's right.
Trolley.
Shopping
is
trolley is correct.
Nappies,
D,
yes.
yep.
Yep.
E, rubbish
So
is
1,
correct.
2, 3. There's 4 there, so I'm just
4.
going to make a note of that. Fantastic
Okay,
Studios
yep.
is 4. Next.
All right, what do we got here?
What does
Nate
Nate-
is saying A, don't fall off. B, hoodie. C, hoodie. D, face coverings. E, garbage. And F, lot.
Okay. Good.
All right. Larry's just going save the Aussies.
Okay, good. Free the Aussies.
All right, halfwit. A motorcycle lane. B, barbecue hot plate. C, barbecue grill. D is a nappy. E is just rubbish. And F is pick
I
apart.
love that too.
Yeah,
that's great.
awesome.
Love it.
The Ubers. Rob on the road. E, good answer. Well, nobody actually got it, really.
Oh, hang on.
Wait a minute,
What's what
Larry?
we're saying?
A, footpath.
Oh,
Hoodie. No.
no.
Shopping truck. No.
No.
Poo cloth and rubbish and car
So
park.
he's got
Three out
three.
of
Well
the-
done,
yeah.
Larry. 3.
Larry
Okay.
has then clarified and gone sidewalk, forwards or backwards.
Okay. Is that the end of? Do we have any more after
No,
that?
that's it.
Okay. So let's go over it. A sidewalk is the footpath. B, hood of the car is the bonnet. It's the other end, not the boot, but the bonnet.
Bonnet in the boot.
C, we call it shopping cart is a trolley here, shopping trolley. D, diapers and nappies. Trash is, we call it the rubbish, take the rubbish out. And F, a parking lot is a car park here.
Now, just quick question. The
So we'll give it-
boot, we would use that term for the trunk,
A trunk, yes.
Like a boot
yes.
sale.
which actually brings up a very interesting question. And that is, on a Tesla, they've got a trunk in the front.
And the back, yes.
Same with the Volkswagen Bug. They got a trunk in the front.
Yes.
Yeah, but
But they do
the
have an
original
ones.
the original Bug had the engine at the back.
What
Ah,
sort of
right.
things you do over there, Matt? You have the barbecues at the sporting events. What do they call them again? Oh, where all the cars pull up and they eat in the car park, like barbecues. What do
Well,
they
that
call
sounds
them?
like the Melbourne Cup.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
something
you
they
know,
call them.
for a game.
yeah.
Tailgate. Tailgate.
That's it. That's the one.
Yeah.
Tailgate.
Tailgating.
Tailgate is specific to trucks. So everybody just open the trucks and
Do we have anyone else who'd like to come up and give us an Aussie accent? A sentence?
All right.
Let us know. Let us know. Okay, we're going to move on, and I'm going to give the Fantastics a point for that, and Larry gets a point for that last question. I'd like to give the Ubers a point just for creativity. I think that was well done.
All right. So, name the people. Who are they?
Hopefully you can see clearly enough. Do you recognise any of these people? Slash.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I'm embarrassed to say I don't know one of them either. I don't.
Which one?
Oh,
I think I know which one.
The bottom, middle.
Yep, in the middle.
Yeah, got no idea.
yeah. Okay.
I had to ask the question myself.
So am I supposed to feel better that you and I think the same and didn't know?
Correct.
I've never even seen the bloke.
You okay? If you, I don't want to give a clue.
Is he an actor or something?
Okay, I'll give you a clue.
No,
Actor
no.
and director. Avengers.
Same with the N.
The Avengers.
I don't.
Half-wit.
Now, don't forget this is Aussie and Kiwi. So there's actually two Kiwis there, believe it or not.
Yep. And Halfwit says only Edna.
Ah,
Uh,
lucky you got that one.
Rob is going AC/DC, Kylie, I probably would. Minogue, Dame Edna Everidge, and Nicole Kidman.
Okay.
That's 1, 2, 3.
Oh, so we're saying, hang on,
4.
we have to close off the question now.
No, this is what he's saying.
Oh, okay.
These are
Oh,
them
he's saying-
answering the question.
Yes, so we're saying Well, you don't want to say if that's correct yet.
No, I'm not.
Because there are people still.
Yep.
Mm.
James is saying Keith Urban.
Mm.
Who else? All right. Time to close out.
Okay. Slash, please. Oh, okay. Well, all right. Let's go. Let's point to the top corner there. Yep.
Okay, no, wait. I've got to do it here.
Oh, okay. All right. That is indeed
Keith Urban.
Keith Urban. Akadaka or ACDC. That is Kylie Minogue, singer.
The singing budgie.
The singing budgie, yes, the singing budgie, as we so lovingly nickname her. Nicole Kidman, who is her partner on this page. Also going to be Kylie. Keith Urban, correct. And we'll go down to the lady with the purple hair first, with the glasses. That is Dame Edna Everage.
Okay, bonus points if you know actually who Dame Edna Everage is.
Oh, I think that's going to be really tricky.
Yeah, it might be. And who's the guy in the middle?
Down the bottom. If you've seen the Avengers movies, you will know this person.
So?
Yes, Elle Macpherson. Philip says, what about Elle Macpherson? Wow, haven't heard from her in a long time.
So who is this?
That is Taika Waititi.
Oh, of course.
New Zealand. Of course that is, Dave. Good old Taika.
I knew his first name. I just couldn't get his second name.
All right, I'll write that in.
So
you know who it is. Taika Waititi.
Yeah, come on, you can't spell it either.
Waititi. Taika Waititi.
And
Rob
actually got it right.
Verse. Hey?
Say that again, Dave.
I said, that sounds like a new verse if I'm ever going to see your face again.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. We have to give that to, I think Rob's done the best there. So we'll give that to Rob. And he knew who, and he said Barry Humphries too.
Yeah, it's Barry Humphries.
Barry Humphries. So we're going to give that to Rob.
Ian has said never heard of him. That was me too. Hilda has said Nicole Kidman is from Down Under the Right. Yes. Mum is saying enjoyed listening today, but this Sheila has to make lunch for me, hubby. So keep well and stay safe, all of you.
You too.
See you, Mum. Thanks for coming in. All right.
All right.
Okay. Was that the last one?
No.
Oh, there's one more.
I think we've got maybe one or two, and then we're done.
All
right.
Here's the question.
Right. Longest river in Australia and New Zealand. So we've got a list of rivers underneath. Match one of those to Australia as Australia's longest river and one to New Zealand as their longest river.
Is it in each country or between? Because I'll go Pacific Ocean.
In each country.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Yeah, the longest.
Otherwise, we could call the longest river for both of them the Pacific Ocean. You're right. Oops.
We'll give it a few minutes.
Rob's making a point, giving us his idea. Ian is saying the Ubers Australia Bondi, New Zealand Bondi.
Okay.
Yeah. James is saying Murray and the Tahiri. Fantastic. Matt is saying Murray and Murrumbidgee
for New Zealand.
Okay. Halfwit is saying Murray and Waikato. Philip to protest being made to go to the Melbourne Grammar Scots College football match. Barry Humphries sat behind the goals doing his knitting. Did he do that
I could
as
picture
Dame
that.
Edna, or did he do that as Barry Humphries? Or was it Les?
Back then, it would have been himself.
Les Patterson.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Okay, can we close? I think we'll close off this question. All right, thank you. Let's see. We have 2 people with the correct answer, and Rob on the road. Murray for Australia. Murray River is our longest river, and Waikato is the longest river in New Zealand. And Halfwit, well done, Halfwit Harvey. Excellente.
Well, only one of us is one
Well
of those
done,
2 is
Rob.
actually
Doing well.
done. Well, then, but he is the governor. What can I say?
He's
Rob knows everything about
Okay.
Australia, considering he's a POM.
right
Actually
now.
said us
Rob's
down.
in the lead by 1 behind, and then comes Fantastics. Oh,
Okay, and Hilda also said Tayeri and Murrumbidgee. Murrumbidgee is the largest river in New South Wales.
actually, it's very interesting because it's really, if you knew our language, you could distinguish between the Aussie words and the New Zealand words.
Yeah. Philip, this was when he was only
Wanganui
17.
and Waikato and Tayeri are very Kiwi sounding. For us, Murrumbidgee, Murray's not really Aussie sounding, but Murrumbidgee certainly sounds very Aussie. All right.
Philip is going once a clown, always a clown.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Next one.
All right. Where is the world's steepest street?
What?
Have you put slashes to finish so we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
see, please?
Something like
Thank
that.
you. Sorry. Where
You can do
is?
that too.
Oh,
'cause
okay.
it's fine.
Yep. Where is the world's steepest street? What is it called? So there's your choice. So where is it? In Adelaide, Australia, B, Dunedin, New South Wales, New Zealand, Brisbane, Australia, or Rotorua, New Zealand, and what is it called? Now note the names there. They're all acting brothers. Is it the Hemsworth Street? Is it Baldwin Street? Is it Wilson Street? Or is it Affleck Street?
Now, Kylie, you'd know that Jacinta Ardern did say
So you need to give two answers there. Where and what it's called.
that New Zealand was Australia's 8th state. You did hear that, did you not?
Did she say that? Did she?
She did, right at the beginning of the pandemic
You can,
when they were
Ubers.
talking about
you
the
can answer
bubble.
that. Of course you can.
Yeah. Well, I suppose she's right, given all the Kiwis live in Bondi, in Sydney.
Yep.
She's probably
Yep.
right, nonetheless.
All right. Now we've got to check out whether this Connect can actually talk like an Aussie.
So we need two answers though. The where and the name. Two answers together.
Okay, Mr. Connect, can you talk like an Aussie?
G'day.
Good day, mate.
Ah,
How they hanging, buddy?
Gosh, hanging pretty low.
oh.
Getting close. That would have been a typical response, hey, Dave?
Yeah.
I
Hey,
tried.
Larry, I saw where you went the other day on a bit of a trip. Was it? It was fantastic.
Yes. It was amazing. Me and Ananda, we never went through that area before, and it blew our minds. Like, wow.
Mate.
Last call for some answers there. Two answers, please, for that question. The where and the name.
Dunedin.
Oh, hang on.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
Can I say that in Aussie language?
Well, you could say that in Aussie language if you try.
But Larry, you haven't written. Larry, you haven't put the name of the street.
Do you know what the name of the street
Hang on.
is?
Just to write it in.
We got one
I
correct one.
actually really knew that answer a long time ago, but not now.
Ah, okay. Let's have a look.
Scaffy's Skateboard Hangout.
Mate,
Rob. Oh, yes, he has. Okay. Right. Ubers, B, Dunedin. Correct. Rob, Dunedin, New Zealand. Yes. James, unfortunately, no, it's not in Brisbane, Australia. The longest street in the world is in Dunedin, New Zealand. Good on you, Rob.
Not the longest, the steepest.
Steepest, sorry. Dunedin, half-wit, yes, well done.
I didn't catch the name of the street. Did somebody?
Yep. I'm just going through where first.
Oh.
Dunedin, Larry, well done. Except Larry, you haven't put the name in. So we need the two answers, and it is Rob again. Baldwin Street. Well
Baldwin.
done.
Baldwin. You know why Rob is doing so well?
I guess I'm Googling over
Dr.
there.
Google.
Relation to the Baldwins?
No relation.
Oh.
Well, maybe along the way, but which Baldwins are you referring to? The acting brothers?
Affleck, Wilson, Baldwin, the Baldwin brothers. Come on, everybody knows the Baldwin brothers.
The acting Baldwin brothers. Rob, I'm giving that to you. Well done.
I like the name.
Sorry, Larry?
I like that name, Scaffy Skateboard Hangout.
Yeah, that's what the Kiwis would call it.
Oh,
it's actually
of course, yes. Steep hill.
It's actually very steep.
Yeah.
Fantastics, you said D for where it is. You were close, Rotorua. You said New Zealand, but it's not. You've said Rotorua.
Half a point.
Half a point, yes. 0.5. We'll give you a 0.5 there.
You know what they call Rotorua?
Rotorua?
It's called Bad Egg City.
Stinky place.
Oh, is that the sulphur, is it?
Baldwin, correct.
Yep.
After they give us 0.5.
Speaking of steep hills and skateboarders and all that, the mountainous roads that I had to drive, we actually had to pull off the side of the road. Our brakes were smoking so bad because that's how steep it was. Like 22% grade going down. It was.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. No, Fantastics, you might have a bit.
Hello, Max just sat aboard and looked at the screen.
Okay, no, well, some couple there might be a bit tricky. Okay, we haven't given you traditional koalas and kangaroos here. We've gone a little bit. Now, if you followed us from the beginning, we have mentioned in the past, most of these animals in the past.
Cockroach, I see a chick or a kiwi.
And Matt, scientific names, please.
Yes, genus.
Yes,
yes.
Scientific names.
Okay, name these animals, please.
I'm going to wait till Matt says it.
Now we have a choice of there are Aussie and New Zealand animals there.
Cockroach?
And this is your last question.
An Aussie cockroach.
No,
Not a cockroach.
Yes, Robert Britt must attend trivia. Yep. Come on, you're in the lead too, Rob, by half a point. So come on.
That's a mosquito down here, Larry.
Is that a kiwi bird?
I don't know. Is it?
It kind of looks like one. And it looks like a really funny bunny rabbit.
Yes, okay. It does. Looks like one, but is it?
And a miniature brown bear. and a budgie.
What's the middle one though?
I'm trying to think of that one. Oh, that might be a Canuck. A Canuck crocodile.
There's actually a clue there if you look carefully.
Black tongue.
The one at the top middle. If you see it, heaps of people on Facebook, they smile, literally
smiling. Yeah, they're so cute. They're adorable. Oh, Ubers. Sauce bird.
Sauce bird?
I can't remember the mammals.
Cockroach, rat, danger rat, baby crocodile, cockapoo.
You're struggling with lockdown again, aren't you? Not hard to
right.
tell.
Yeah, we're all going stir crazy.
No, not wetter.
Yeah, got you half wet. Yep. As in I've got you there.
Not
okay.
Wet. Parakeet, kiwi, shingleback, skink, and weta.
Oh.
I can't remember the mammals. We even did one of those as a cruise creature. The smiley one. I can't remember what it's called.
We'll give you a few.
All right.
Matt,
So that's the difference. We all go, what's that fluffy thing? And Matt starts saying, I can't remember the mammal. I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to
A
time.
spotted cricket. B
A
wombat.
spotted cricket. A
Rob,
wombat.
have you answered? Because you're in the lead, mate.
There's Rob.
Has he got an answer?
There's Rob. Spotted
Oh.
cricket, wombat, Bruce.
Wombat.
Rob, you're in the
Rosella,
lead.
Bruce, and
Bruce
great
D.
ability.
Okay, Bruce D. What's that?
Oh, okay. All right.
So Rob's got some.
Okay. We're closing now. Okay, let's go through them.
All right.
Let's say what they are. Okay, that is Matt. What do you think that is, Matt and Kimbra?
That first
know
one
what
is the Weta, which is also the film company of the guy who did Lord of the Rings.
Well done,
Peter
Jackson's Peter Jackson's yes, film company in New Zealand. Correct. It's the Weta. Well done.
What is it related to? Like what
It's an
kind of?
insect.
Huh?
It's an insect.
Yeah.
I would assume I think it's related to like crickets and things like that, but I'm not 100% sure.
And
I
they're
was thinking
huge.
cockroach.
Well,
They're
crickets and
huge.
cockroaches are close relatives.
Oh, this one's really cute.
This one over here.
Is gorgeous.
That is.
Wombat.
That's
No.
a quokka.
It's
That's
a quokka.
a quokka. Do you know where they're found?
Australia.
Australia.
Do you know the
Get it,
specific?
Kimbra.
Do you know the specific place in Australia where they're found?
I
They're
can
on an
Google it.
island, on a particular island
Oh, they're on an
Not
island?
Melbourne.
of
They're like
Western
Tasmania
Australia.
or something?
Of Western Australia.
Western.
Starts-
What is going on here?
On Rottnest Island. You'll find the quokka.
So they're not on the mainland.
No.
I don't know whether they
I've never seen them, so.
they may be found on, but they're mainly you go to Rottnest and they're all over the place. And they are cute.
Island.
Rottnest Island. Okay, up in the tree, we have the flightless parrot of New Zealand called the
Kookaburra.
kakapo.
Oh, that's
Called
a
the kakapo. And we showed Stephen Fry's photographer being shagged by a kakapo.
I have that DVD documentary series.
Go to YouTube, Matt, and look up Stephen Fry.
No, I have that. I have that series. So that's from the book that Douglas Adams did, which is called Last Chance to See. And then Douglas Adams passed away, and Stephen Fry went with the zoologist, and he went back and visited all the animals to see how they were doing like 10 years later. And that was made into like a BBC series or something. I have that on DVD, but I didn't look at that picture close enough, and I got it wrong.
So was that the one where the photographer got shagged on the head by the kakapo?
Yes.
Yes, hilarious.
They had to go through all this like really extreme quarantine to even go on that island.
Yeah.
Wow.
Next, we have the, as Ian from Uber Cruises said, the colourful bird is the sauce. What did he say? Call it the tomato sauce bird. That is looks like a budgie slightly, but it is a rosella.
It's probably bigger than a budgie. It looks too.
It is bigger. Yep.
It looked like we call them parakeets over here, but it looked like a parakeet, but they don't have that red head. So that's, yeah, I can see that it's definitely different.
If you Google Rosella soup,
which
is supposedly an Australian but probably bought by someone else, it's on every soup can.
Yes. There's Rosella tomato sauce and soups, and it's a company.
Matt, what is your official background? Like your title?
At work, my title is an instructor.
Yeah.
But my education is in education. Okay. But my work background is in zoos and aquariums, science center, stuff like that.
Okay.
All right. What is this one in the middle?
That one is a shingleback skink.
Isn't it blue tongue?
It's a blue tongue.
It's a blue tongue lizard.
So blue tongue, that I think you'll find that's a shingleback. The blue tongues are a little different. They're similar.
I'm going with Matt then. No.
Actually, no, that's a.
Come on, Kylie, you're the judge.
Unless I'm not seeing it good enough. But it looks like a shingleback.
Shinglebacks are what we call stumpy tails, I think. Is that right? That's what we call stumpy backs. They look the same from the front and the back.
I'm looking at a pretty small screen, though, so I could be wrong.
The key thing about the blue tongue is, of course, the blue tongue.
Let me just.
And when we stole it from Google, got it down from the images on.
It could also be. There's a bunch of different types of blue tongue skinks, so it could be
let me have a look.
A different variety than what I'm used to.
Sean, are these everyday things that you see, or
I've got them in my backyard. No.
I'll preface this by saying I've only ever seen a blue tongue with me running away screaming like a girl at 100 mile an hour, but it looks like a blue tongue.
Okay.
So, Quokka. I got to remember that. Quokka. That's one of the cutest faces I've ever seen.
Okay, shingleback looks very similar front and back. That's a shingleback, Matt.
Yes, I've seen those before.
Is that not what that is a picture of?
That's what that is.
That's not what we've got on screen. You can see the heads are thinner. The blue tongue on screen has got a much narrower head.
And a blue tongue.
And a blue tongue. And it's got a thinner body because they have a tail.
They're good to keep insects and that snails and that out of your yard too.
Yeah, they're great. You're lucky to have them in the garden. And the last one is a bilby that looks like with the big ears, which is an endangered species. Instead of Easter bunnies and chocolate Easter bunnies, we have Easter bilbies.
Professor Rob
here
says,
we go.
No, it's not a shingleback. It's too smooth.
Yeah, the shingleback looks quite rough.
It's different looking than the blue tongues that I'm used to seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ian is saying, according to the Australian Museum, it is part of the blue tongue family.
Which is what the shingleback's part is. That the shingleback?
Yeah, they're close. They're very closely related. But there's a bunch of different types of blue tongues. So.
And Ian can't get his hands off the chocolate bit because all he's thinking about is chocolate bilbies.
I'll just have a look here. Rosella and Bilby, 2 and 2. Okay, 2 and 2. So we're going Rob, Scott, Rosella, and Bilby. And Kiwi, no, Weta. Rob gets a point. And I'm just doing an adding up. You can chat in the meantime.
All right. Well, that is the tail end of all the questions. Let me see. Ian is saying they have all sort of names. We should stick with the scientific name. What? Chocolate?
Oh, did you?
Chocolate.
All right. Scientific name. Okay.
Well, folks,
it's too smooth. Let me
this has been an awesome day. Especially with Kylie Mole over there.
Okay, we do have a winner, by the way. For the trivia winner is Rob on the road.
Congrats.
Rob, trivia.
What happened to Emma?
Second place, bringing in just a smidge ahead of Fantastic Studios. Well done, Matt and Kimbra.
Congrats.
And I want to know what the judge has to say.
Oh, Uber Cruise. That sounds like Sean.
Hang on.
What is that in apropos of? Is that the Latin name?
Hang on.
The scientific name.
We've got Philip saying 362 days to go for his 60th trip around the sun. Happy
Congratulations
23rd.
to you.
Yeah. Ubers, biggest dickers.
You know, Ian, he has a wife, you know.
I'll tell you
And do you know what her name is?
Stop.
Incontinentia. Incontinentia buttocks.
Oh, dear. I think the Ubers deserve about 100 points for inventiveness and thinking outside the box. Okay. Right. Well done, Rob, on trivia. Dave?
Yes.
In terms of competition, I don't think there's much competition in terms of who dressed up and
So what have you got? One prize for the thing, have you?
We've got a trivia prize pack, and then we've got another one to send to our costumed contestants, which is really
1.5.
I think we've
Amy and Matt.
Well, there's two things. One, I've got a bag in the wardrobe here that I've got to send to Matt, so Matt's getting a prize. I'm just going to get out the wardrobe. I reckon give Amy the koala.
Yeah, I think
Amy,
so.
Amy, yeah.
I think so. Rob, you need to. Visso, Ruffy, now you come in. You're too late.
Hang on. Rob is going, I'd like to thank me for being the governor and the Ducks for awesome questions.
Gov, you need to private message us your address, please.
¿Cómo está, señor?
Oh, you've missed the trivia, Ruffy.
Oh, you ruined the accent. Come on.
Look at Amethyst Hayes.
Yay, good on you. For your koala costume.
Good on you. Well done.
Okay.
Well done. All right. Sorry, but he just got home.
Oh, never mind. Can we just say thank you for everybody for joining us? And just as we're finished, we just like to say we know it's the 11th of September today here. And just our thoughts go back 20 years ago. And I'm sure we all remember where we were if we're old enough on that particular day to see horrifying things happening over in New York. So our thoughts are with families who are affected.
Yeah.
If I may say, and you have to say it loudly so Annette can hear, it's her birthday tomorrow. Can you say happy birthday to her? Yeah.
Happy birthday, Amanda.
She says thank you.
Have a great day.
I heard that.
And if I can just quickly say what you guys just said, we have a lot of friends in America and we love the place, and no one will ever forget, but always know everyone in the US or everywhere else, mate, Aussies love you and we're with you, and we'll certainly be with you when you're thinking about what's coming up. So all the best and love.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
for
true.
sure. And we lost Aussies on that day as
we
well.
did lose Aussies.
Plenty of Aussies who were working in the World Trade Center as well. So, it affected many, and changed the way we fly as well since then.
Who's talking about flying?
Well,
actually, just to finish off, we've got some rather interesting news from our government departments to say the Minister for Travel is actually quite excited about the fact that we'll be cruising. He's actually been making mention of cruising. As far as that was what I heard on the news this morning. So the federal government is actually pushing that we get the numbers up so that we can get to do some international travel. So the numbers are that they're looking for us to be 80% total population vaccinated, which they're expecting to happen relatively quickly in the short term. So it looks rather promising that by Christmas, we should be actually able to get onto a jet plane and leave these fair shores and travel.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. So the other thing from an Australian point of view, they're busy working towards fitting in with your or with a vaccine passport. We currently have access to utilizing our medical facility, as in our Medicare card has access to all our vaccinations and so forth. But
they want to put it to link with the chip in our passports.
Yep. So
to make it easier.
Once it's linked into the passports, then it will be much easier for us to travel anywhere, everywhere. So things are looking up for us. I don't know about you, Connects, whether you guys have your borders open yet.
Ours is open, but we just can't go down to America. Theirs is still closed to Canadians driving. We can fly down and get a test and come back to Canada as long as it's a PCR test.
Okay.
But the drive down, no. But yeah, the borders are open.
Yeah, so from our point of view, our borders are still locked, but it looks like they will be opening up just before Christmas. I know your state, Dave, your state has got, what, 40% vaccinated, double vaxxed?
Yeah, 40-odd%. And they're looking at probably, I'd say early November, mate, it'll be 80%. People are just queuing up around the block now. People's going ballistic. So better days ahead, mate, better days ahead.
Absolutely.
What state are you, Dave?
He's in New South Wales.
New South Wales, okay.
Dave's in New South Wales. We're in Victoria. And Victoria, we're up at 37% total vaxxed, from what I hear. And we're putting through 120,000 people a day being vaxxed, apparently. So
excellent.
Problem here in Canuck world is everybody's angry that they're forcing people to get the vaccine. In a sense, in order to go to a restaurant or anything else, you have to be vaccinated. And the problem is that they're being forced to do it. It's not that they're saying, no, we don't want it. It's because the government is forcing something on there. Whereas, like I was talking to you guys, it's already into your Medicare. It's already, information's already out there. Whereas here in Canada, that information's done by province to province, and people are being very angry and they're protesting quite badly here because of the forced part. And the Prime Minister threatened, if you don't, there'll be consequences. So, but I'm already vaccinated, so.
Yep. Okay, we are going to finish with something. We've left it to the end, just as an Aussie thing to finish with, we hope. Now, just cross fingers that we are not going to have issues with it.
See, Larry's machine is already having issues with it because it's not a Mac.
Which is why we've kept it to the end.
And he's having, yeah.
If I could just, do a Canadian thing here,
A real touch of Aussiness to finish with, we hope.
Give me a second.
We just have to find it.
Just to clarify there, Sean, it is a Chinese product that I'm using right now that's causing me problems. It's not a Mac problem, okay?
Okay. Here we go. Here is this.
We will say goodbye, just in case we don't have the opportunity before we go. Yep.
Dave, thanks for coming on board, mate.
Thanks, Kylie Mole. Much appreciated. Thanks, Larry. Good to see you. Matt and Kimbra, thank you for joining us.
Well, it's really quite funny. I was in bed sleeping at 2 o'clock this morning. My wife comes in and says, "Oh, the shop's been, someone ran into the shop." And I said, "Oh, what?" So I jumped out of bed and all I had was my undies on, and I've walked out the front and I've seen the car smashed, and I've seen the bloke walking back to the car. And so I've walked outside and I said, "Oh, what are you doing, mate? Like, you can't be leaving the scene." And he goes, "Don't be a hero, mate." And I said, "I'm not trying to be a hero, but the police are coming." And he just decided he'd scoot up the road, and I just said, "Nah, it's not going on like that, mate." So I jumped in my car and I started chasing him up the road, and then he went down a side street, and then the police were coming, and I flashed them and sent them off in the direction of him. But, mate, all I had was me jocks on. I was chasing him up the street, and I'm just like, mate, like...
Because you told me that this is your mate's shop, and you didn't want him to get away.
Yeah, no. Well, my mate's mum's had this shop for like 40-odd years.
Okay, we'll leave it there.
I know if I came to visit you guys, I wouldn't be able to stop laughing.
Shelley, welcome aboard, Shelley. Nice to have you here.
Hey, Shelley.
Wishing you and Papa everything of the best. Hope you guys are doing well.
Yeah, hope all's well.
Yep.
Send our love to Papa.
So, folks, we bid you good evening,
Thank
and
you
we
for
hope
joining
you
us.
enjoyed that.
See you, Larry.
Good day, Dave.
Take it easy, and she'll be apples, folks.
We'll see you next
you
week.
later.
We've got a special guest next week.
Bye now.
Bye now.